robots, and kids. 3 things that FIRST likes to bring together. FIRST is an organization that promotes robotic games to get kids and teens interested in science and technology, while at the same time helping to build confidence, problem-solving skills, and promoting teamwork. It's also a way for them to have a lot of fun.
FIRST Robotics is designed to help kids get interested in science and technology through robotics competitions. It's for kindergarten all the way through high school, different levels for different kids. And we have the kids build and design robots and then come to competitions to show them off, to actually compete like a sport. It's a sport for the mind.
I've been involved since I could first be involved. So back when it was, I was, in the first years of middle school, I did FOL, which is over there. It's basically smaller sort of thing. It's not the big robots you see, but they're Lego Mindstorms robots that you build and put together. And you run those around a field. It's much smaller, but it's for a younger audience. And I started with that, and I got older, and I aged up, and I went into FTC, which is what I was doing this year.
First Tech Challenge, the robot's about 18 inches on a side. In fact, it can't be more than that. The cost of it is a very reasonable cost, and it's something that kids can pick up and learn fairly quickly. It works well in a school setting, community settings. There's a lot of teams that are sponsored by Boy Scout groups and 4-H and a lot of different organizations. So it's a really flexible organization and a way for kids to get involved in robotics. And it's grades 7 to 12, so that's another one of the flexible things. Kids at a lot of different ages can get involved, and they can stay involved with that, or they can move to do FIRST Robotics, which is the bigger robots and more complicated and a little more demanding.
FRC is FIRST Robotics Challenge, which is the highest level play. It's a lot more expensive. It's a lot bigger robots, and you get a shorter time period, and the robots are, it takes a whole lot of work in larger teams, but it's a lot of fun.
FIRST has 4 competition levels. Junior FIRST Lego League for kids 6 to 9 years of age. FIRST Lego League is for kids 9 to 14 years of age. FIRST Tech Challenge is for middle and high schoolers. And FIRST Robotics Competition, which is for high schoolers. Each league brings together kids from all backgrounds to design and build a robot to solve a problem or complete a task. They then take their robot to compete against other teams worldwide.
Sport. So the robots are trying to accomplish things. They're trying to, it's different at different levels. For the younger kids, the robots are trying to accomplish different missions to pick things up, knock things over, bring them back to a place. For the older kids, it's more like a head-to-head competition. So they're actually driving in teams of 2 or 3 robots at a time together as a team.
It's a competition where teams of 4 to 10 kids, who are usually ages between like 9 and 14, come together with robots and they try to solve challenges. The challenges are usually based on a theme, so they will have Lego elements on the mat that are related to the theme. Their job then is to make a robot that can go push things over, bring things back to base, move things around for points. So that's the basic idea of how FIRST Lego League works.
The FIRST Tech Challenge is a game, it's a challenge that's given out, played on a field that's 12 by 12 feet, and they build these robots that are about 18 inches on a side out of a kit or some other materials. They can add other materials to it. They have to program the robot that they built. They have a couple of choices of different kind of programming languages. They use Lego Mindstorms for the programming. And a team of around 10 kids will look at this challenge and decide how they're going to solve it, the robot that they're going to build, the programs that they're going to come up with, and then compete a couple of times and get a winner with this robot against other robots, 2 at a time on this 12 by 12 field.
The FIRST Tech Challenge means a lot to me. The teams are essentially like a family. The teachers become kind of like your second parents, as do the mentors, and all the other kids on the team become like your brothers and sisters. You see them so often. You're working together for this one goal that you strive for the entire year, and to see it come to fruition is just amazing.
Like, all the hands-on experiences helped me get a really good, feeling for what robotics is like, and it's very exciting. So probably, once I get out of going to college, I'll probably aim for an engineering degree of some sort.
This program has given me a lot. I honestly have no idea where I would be had I not been part of this program. I'm sure it's helped me get into college. It's helped me get the current job that I have right now, and it's also given me a lot of lifelong friends and mentors.
Building a team is actually a lot easier than you think it is. People, see these big teams and you're like, oh, how do you do that? But it's pretty easy, actually. You get a bunch of people together, you sign up, you buy a kit, And then you register.
Teams are usually formed on a grassroots level. It will be a parent who has a kid who's really interested in technology, and they will form a team together. Sometimes teachers who are technology related will start a team after school.
Anybody can start a team. So this is the idea with FIRST is that anybody can put together a team. It can be in a school, in a club, homes, families. Any group of kids can pull together and form a team.
There are two different volunteer roles for folks. One is mentoring. We're always looking for mentors and coaches. And the other is event volunteers. Last year we had almost 50 events. These are one-day events in Maryland. And it uses a tremendous number of volunteers. These are competitions that are like sporting competitions. But we have a need for judges and referees and game announcers and MCs and cuers and all sorts of roles. So we engage a tremendous number of corporate volunteers, especially in this area. A lot of the defense contractors, this is their future workforce. We use a lot of skill-based volunteers, so it's a fun volunteering experience for them. There will be more information towards the end of September, beginning October, on mdfirst.org. That's www.mdfirst.org.
FIRST welcomes all kids from 6 to 18 to come out and get involved. You can find out more about the League by attending information meetings like the one recently held at Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Lab here in Laurel, coming to any of their competitions, or going to usfirst.org.